Of a pineapple. I think this is the one that mommy is in. But yes, we have to show y'all our receipt from Chedraui and how much everything costed, because y'all are not gonna believe it because we didn't believe it. Hey vlog, it's our first time in a moto taxi. Yes. And it's definitely more cost effective than taking a regular taxi, that's for sure. They are literally lined up waiting for you to take the taxi, and all you tell them is, well, we'll explain more a little later, but we're going to Chedraui. We're here now. I should show y'all what it looks like. So give me a second. So this is Chedraui. This is what it looks like, and this is where the locals go to get their fresh meat, their fresh produce, and their fresh pastries and baked goods. And this is where we'll be doing our grocery haul today. I think this is where the one that mommy is in. We all couldn't get in the same one because they're small, but so here we are in Chedraui. And we believe the movie theater is over here as well. Gracias. So the lady that we were talking to was definitely right. When you're about to take, don't mind my mask, and I got a little bit of gum on my lip. When you're about to take a taxi, don't let them tell you how much it costs. Walk up to them and you be prepared to say, oh, it costs this much, right? It costs this much, right? And they will literally agree. It worked because I just did it. So if we could all get in one moto taxi, it literally would have only been $3, $6 round trip for all of us to come to Chedraui and back, versus the $20 when we were spending on taxis. So should definitely do that, okay? Walk up to a taxi, say, oh, it's 40 pesos, sí, or oh, it's 50 pesos, sí. Yeah. They'll be like, oh, sí, and take you. So now we're in Chedraui, so let me give y'all a look. Know what they doing to their stuff. I don't know what America is doing to the milk and the eggs to need it to be refrigerated, but they don't put it in the fridge. Hey, look, I think these is beans. Look, mommy. Hey, look, it's fresh hibiscus. Y'all, these muffins right here, y'all haven't had a breakfast muffin until you've had them, okay? Look at how they got the donuts. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? Look, these look like tarts. Look at these donuts, y'all. For Father's Day. Look at this. Isn't that so nice? This bakery is no joke. Look at these things. I don't know what this is. Maybe figs? We got y'all tortas and a lot of things that I don't know the names of. Mommy is still adding stuff as we're in line. This is the line. And she's still grabbing stuff to put on this tray. You gotta grab a tray and then get in line. And then they bag the stuff up for you, I'm assuming.
based off of what everybody else is doing. So now we put it up here, and the man right there is bagging the food as we speak. So y'all look, we got all of those pastries.
So we could get a whole
for like $7.
It'll be $1. But
so this is, I'm guessing, where you can get the ceviche, but it don't look like nobody here today. Maybe they open at night, because I see drink glasses too. And this is where, so I'm learning that salchichas over here means hot dog, or it can mean hot dog. A lot of stuff can mean a lot of things. So we're getting our lunch meat because we like the turkey hand. Good morning vlog. Hey y'all. So it is about 8:15 a.m. and right now Zay and I, we're just chilling by the pool area. We have to get us some new jugs of water. We're trying to pick us up at least 2. Hopefully we can get 3 jugs of water. If you're coming to Mexico, you're definitely going to need to source water. Of course, you can just get some from the local OXXO or any store, really. They always have like the bottles of purified water, like 1 liter or whatever, but we like to keep a few big ones in the house. So we get that delivered to us a couple times in a month, like maybe like once a week. But yes, we have to show y'all our receipt from Chedraui and how much everything costed, because y'all are not gonna believe it, because we didn't believe it. Coming from the United States, you would think that like with inflation and everything, the prices of everything will be really jacked up, but it's not. Like we were able to get produce and stuff for literally like 14 cents and a whole bunch of stuff, because as A and I, we wiped off all of the groceries, we put everything away. It was a little hard to show you guys that process because of COVID, and beforehand we wiped down all of our groceries and stuff with bleach and stuff. So, and we were exhausted, so it was hard to try to do that. But right now we are by the pool area waiting for the person who's delivering our water to come, and then we're actually going to take a nap because we're still a little tired, and then we're going to really start our day. Buddy's gonna come in and she's gonna show you guys our Chedraui receipt. She's going to show us, like, I don't know. She's going to show you guys everything we got from Chedraui. She's gonna tell you guys how much everything cost, how much the baked goods were, how much the produce was, how much the meat was. We know that Chedraui has great value meat. We've been to Walmart, we've been looking for a local carnicerie. We have not been able to find it or source it yet. However, when we went to Chedraui, the meat was extremely low and the quality was exceptionally high. So definitely check out Chedraui and go there first before you go to Walmart. We did a whole haul for you guys at Walmart. We showed you guys everything that we got, and the prices were ridiculously expensive. And then when we went to Chedraui, a local store, of course, the prices were way more affordable. So I love y'all. I will check in with y'all when Azay is ready to show y'all the receipt. And other than that, I'll see you later. Hey lovelies, so we just wanted to let you know how much we spent at Chedraui. I think you're going to be surprised because we were surprised. If you hear any noise in the background, it's just Sierra putting away the groceries. So don't mind me. So in total, we spent 3,036 pesos at the grocery store. Now 3,036 pesos is $164. Okay, now let me tell y'all everything that we got. Look at our receipt. It's long. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
meats. I'm talking about like, oh, you know, a pack of hot dogs, a pack of whatever. We got 18 thighs, 18 wings, 7 pork chops, steak for all of us, like 4 pieces of steak, sausages, a whole chicken, and ground beef, ground pork. All of that came up to $56.90, which is roughly $60 USD. Okay, in pesos it's 1,049 pesos, but in USD it came out to $56.90, which is roughly $60 USD. Now, if you can tell me where you can get 36 pieces of chicken plus a whole chicken plus ground beef and pork plus 7 pork chops plus steak for under 60 bucks, y'all let me know. But the next thing that blew my mind on this list was the pastries. Now, we got torta rolls. They're like this big. They're pretty large. 2 or 3 people can eat off of one torta roll. We got 5 of those rolls for under $1. We got those for under $1. Okay, it says right here that it came up to $15.90, which is $15.90 in pesos. And if we're going by peso, the peso was around 16 pesos per $1. So at this time, it was definitely under $1. We got 5 of rolls that's like this big, freshly baked, by the way. Not done. We got other freshly made pastries. You saw earlier in the video, all of those pastries came up to for 154 pesos, and that came out to $8.35 USD. We have all of our meat plus our pastries, and it's all under $70 so far. Now, the rest of the grocery list is comprised of fruits and vegetables, dairy, condiments, and drinks. So I can run down for you how much everything was, but also some items were on sale. Some items are American brands, so they're a little higher than the others. And what we also found too is that the only bread brand we've seen is Bimbo. That's all they have. Like, there is no Wonder Bread or you know, store brand bread, generic bread. It's nothing like that. There's only like Bimbo that we've seen, and it's always $3. It's always 51 pesos. Now, the peso can change by the day, so sometimes it'll be under $3, sometimes it'll be over $3, but generally, like our time here, the peso was around 17 pesos per $1. So, and every single time the bread is always 51 pesos. It doesn't matter if we're at OXXO, Walmart, or like how we went today to Chedraui, it's always consistently 51 pesos. Yeah, in general, when you're shopping over here, anything that's a foreign brand, like American, is gonna be higher. So, like a Kellogg's box of cereal, it's pretty much the same as a Kellogg's box of cereal over the United States, like $6 or $7. But if you get the Mexican brand, it literally is so much cheaper. It ends up being, I'm about to tell you. So we got 2 boxes of the Mexican brand Frosted Flakes, essentially, and it came out to be 2 boxes came out to be $6.45 versus 1 box of Kellogg's, like 1 box would be $6 versus 2 boxes being $6. So that is something that you also want to look out for, and that's also why we didn't show it to you all. But when we first got here, we ended up going to Walmart because, well, we're American. We thought that Walmart, we would be more used to it. It would be easier for us to navigate. We ended up spending so much more money than what we spent here. And when we were in Walmart, they pretty much had a ton of American brands like McCormick and Hellman's and things of that nature, and our grocery receipt ended up being much higher than what we spent at Chedraui. That is definitely something that we learned, and we're here to share with you all today. So make sure that you shop locally because you will save a lot of money. I'm just running down to you all the things that are like higher than what I thought or would be the same price
as it would be in the United States. Interestingly enough, like the big bags of chips are also pretty expensive. Like we can't find like family sized bags of chips that are cheaper. So anytime we get a family sized bag of chips, it ends up being like $6. Speaking of family sized things, they don't have a lot of family sized things here. Like they don't have like gallon milks. The milks come in, I believe, 1 liter. So the milks here are sold by 960 milliliters, which in a liter it's 1,000 milliliters, so that means that it's under a liter. So they're pretty small. We end up buying 3 at a time, and those last about a week, like about how long a gallon of milk would last. So we get 3 essentially liters of milk per week, and one of them costs $2. So when you get 3 of them, it ends up being $6. And so that's about the same price that you would spend on milk in the United States. The eggs also too are pretty much the same price as they would be in the United States. Cereal sometimes ends up being the same, like I said earlier. If you go with an American brand, it's going to be about the same. So I honestly think that, you know, if you're coming here with family like we are, you will save money on groceries. It's just that because things may run out quicker, you may have expenses that you get more often or at the same rate as you would get in the United States. So like I said, like milk, bread, cheese. I also wanted to point out how much we spent on fruits and vegetables. Typically, they rarely have things in bags for you already. So because you typically have to get your fruit piece by piece, it goes by weight. And honestly, even if you go to a local fruit market, like what we were doing, going to local fruit stands again, they also do it by weight. So I guess that's just a universal thing. They don't have things in bags, you have to get it by weight. So I'm going to tell you how much fruit and vegetables we got by weight. Okay? So we got 2 pounds of tomatoes, 2 pounds of onions, 4 pounds of potatoes, lettuce, like I told you, that comes in a bag of 3, and then we got 4 pounds of pineapples. It was just 2 pineapples, but like I said, they do it by weight, right? All of that came to $11. So 2 pineapples, 7 tomatoes, 10 potatoes, 3 heads of lettuce, and 7 onions came out to $11. We're under $80. Now, we also got canned goods, pasta, tomato sauce. We also got tea and coffee. We also got, like I said, cheese, bread, milk, juices. The juices I do want to point out because they're in these nice large boxes. And don't fret, most of this stuff comes in boxes. You will rarely find something that's in plastic. I see more items that's in glass or in boxes than I do things that are in plastic. The milk is out in cartons, cardboard cartons, and you just get it and it's extremely fresh. And I think it's because especially where we, like in this particular area, I don't know if this is an entire country thing from Mexico, but they are pretty environmentally conscious. So even when we get our water delivered, it's another expense right away. The water here is not good for consumption. You can wash yourself with it, wash your hair with it. Some people even say you can brush your teeth with it. We don't, but some do. Some people don't have any problems, but you cannot consume it. It cannot be drank or cooked with. So you have to get your water delivered. Now, depending on your area, they will have water people come. Where we live, we have someone come to deliver the water, and he also gave us his phone number, so whenever we need water, we text him, he comes with the water. How this relates to being environmentally conscious is we cannot get that water unless we return these large jugs back to him so they can be refilled and then resold back to people. So they are I think they're very environmentally conscious down here. So they don't have a lot of things that are in plastic containers. Even the mayonnaise, you know how in the United States the mayonnaise comes in plastic containers? No. The mayonnaise comes in glass containers. So anyway, the juices they come in these big boxes and they come out to $2 each. We got
3 of them, and it only came out to $6. So yes, like I said, our total was under $165. We got a ton of things, and we were immediately taken aback. I mean, inflation in the United States has brought things up so high. It's ridiculous. Even when I was going through this list with Ma, because you know she has the most experience with shopping, she just couldn't believe how much produce and meat, just groceries in general, she could get with under $170. I mean, it's a pretty standard grocery list. Ma likes to cover all of our bases and have fixings for multiple things. So like I said, we got fixings for pasta, we got fixings for cold sandwiches, we got fixings for big meals. Mommy has been making fried chicken, pork chops, fried chicken for our pork chops, you know, with rice and beans and corn, mashed potatoes, the kinds of things. She got fixings for potato salad. She got groceries that can and will last throughout the month, so that way she doesn't have to constantly do a big haul like this every week throughout the month. I also wanted to note, we also got sugar and flour. We got sugar literally the first couple days we got here. We are still eating off that same bag of sugar because the sugar over here is also sweeter. I think it's because it's pure cane sugar, so a little bit goes a long way. Additionally, this bag of flour that I'm showing you here right now is extremely small. You can clearly see that's a small bag of flour. She has fried 3 fried chicken meals and 1 meal of pork chops with the flour that was just in that bag, and she's still using it to do more frying, which I don't know about y'all, but back in the United States it takes typically just half a bag of flour just to do 1 meal of chicken, because the flour clumps up and you keep having to add more flour to the bag, more flour to the bag. You know, we do the bag method. We don't do the, oh yeah, you know, get a flat pan and put the flour in and then dip it. No, we don't do that. We just use the bag method with a freezer bag, not a shopping bag. And, you know, shake the chicken up and then fry it. And that typically takes a lot of flour. And back in the United States, we would get the 5-pound bag of flour, and I would take half of a bag to just fry up 1 whole chicken or whatever. Not over here. And she did pork chops as well, and we're still eating off that same bag of flour. So yes, but that is really your grocery expenses. And like I said, remember to budget in water. So we typically get, these are 20-liter jugs. They're huge, right? We need, for the 3 of us, 2 a week, and that's how often he comes. The waterman comes once a week, and every time he comes to get 2, it's $6. If you like what you saw and if you like what you heard, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and smash that bell notification, and share it with someone who you think this might help. Please let me know if you have any questions, if we missed anything, if you would like to know more about how much we spent, what we spent it on, how much it will cost shopping at Chedraui. We will keep you all updated about our experiences here in Mexico, how things are going, how much things cost. And if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you drop a pink heart to show that you are part of the lovely squad. And until next time, lovelies, bye.